Camera opens on a quiet city street just before dawn. The chilly air of early morning whips around an apartment building. Enter our protagonist, Lucas Ribeiro, already awake before his alarm at 5:30 a.m. He glances across to the bedroom where his daughter, Camila Ribeiro, sleeps under threadbare blankets. The burden of life's responsibilities presses on him. He knows today cannot go wrong. 8 months ago, he lost his job at the parts factory, and since then, he's done dozens of odd jobs: rideshare driver, mover's assistant, delivery runs. Anything to keep the rent and dinner covered. Yet it's barely enough. Camila never complains, but Lucas sees the longing in her eyes. Fewer toys, patched uniform to school, and simple meals more often than not. Today's interview at a major logistics company promises 4 times his current income, benefits, stability, the chance for a new start, a chance to breathe. Lucas dresses hastily, pulls on his only dress pants and shirt he pressed the night before. He drops Camila at Mrs. Silver's place, a neighbor who cares for Camila free of cost in sympathy to their situation. Camila hugs him tight. "I'm rooting for you, Papa." His throat tightens, but he swallows the emotion. At 6:15 a.m. he drives his old van, a 1998 Combi. The last bill from his severance paid for it, and he sets off for the south side of the city where the interview is at 8. The van is temperamental. He leaves extra time just in case. On the road, he rehearses his answers. 10 years driving and coordinating transport, competence he knows he has. The city is still quiet. The empty avenues stretch out. As Lucas drives through a leafy, older residential neighborhood, he spots a silver-haired woman stumbling on an uneven sidewalk. Plastic shopping bags burst open, fruits and vegetables roll across the pavement. He glances at the clock, 6:45 a.m. He slows down instinctively. He hesitates. The interview is too important to risk being late. He accelerates. But then, in the rearview mirror, he sees the woman struggling to stand with her cane, clearly hurting. Lucas stops the van, turns around, and hurries back to help. The woman sits on the curb, clutching her ankle in pain. Lucas assists her up, gathers the groceries, and she introduces herself. Sofia Andrade. She insists on carrying her bags. He refuses. "Let me help you," he says firmly. He leads her to her home, helps settle the bags in the kitchen, offers to call a doctor. Sofia declines. Her son visits on weekends, but accepts an ice pack he fetches from her freezer. Only then does Lucas glance at his watch. 7:28 a.m. The traffic will be heavy soon. Anxiety surges. Lucas thanks Sofia, refuses payment, and leaves in a hurry. Traffic is thickening. At 8:15 he's still en route. At 8:25 he reaches the office building. Sweaty, disheveled, shirt-stained, Lucas rushes in, but the receptionist shakes her head. The manager left. Interviews are closed. He stands in the cold corridor, the weight of loss crashing in. He doesn't regret helping Sofia. How could he? But the pain of the opportunity lost is real and physical, like a wound in his chest. What will he tell Camila about next month's rent? He drives home defeated. Days follow in a haze. Lucas returns to the gig economy. Delivery after delivery, rides, moving trucks, trying not to dwell. Then one evening, as he returns from loading furniture, he finds an envelope slipped under the door. He opens it, trembling. It's from the logistics company, inviting him to another interview, this time with the board. He's stunned. Why? He lost the first one because he helped a woman, but he won't question the second chance. On Friday at 10 a.m. he arrives early, wearing a borrowed shirt. He enters the boardroom to find Sofia Andrade, yes, the same woman, seated at the head of the table, smiling. The manager begins. "Mr. Ribeiro, please sit." Sofia continues. "When my son learned you helped me, he insisted I find out who you were. The card you gave me, your name and phone. I discovered you missed your interview because you stopped to help me. That disturbed me, because I built this company with my husband 30 years ago, beginning with a truck and courage. I've always believed that someone's character is more valuable than any resume. The manager finishes. We reviewed your experience. It's excellent. We want to offer you not only the supervisor role, but also a scholarship for your daughter to a private school affiliated with the company, a benefit we give our leadership team. Tears stream down Lucas's face as he accepts. Lucas starts his new role the week after. He shows the dedication that impresses the veterans. Sophia becomes a mentor, teaching him not just the business, but about values and leadership. 6 months later, he moves to a larger apartment with an actual bedroom for Camilla. She gets a new bike and a rescue street dog. She's enrolled in the private school, has friends, smiles like she used to. Whenever Lucas drives and sees someone stranded at the side of the road, he remembers that morning, and whenever he can, he stops. He learned firsthand that kindness isn't a luxury for when we have time or money to spare. Kindness is a choice we make, even when it costs us, even when we risk missing something important. In a city like this, racing against time where every minute seems gold, where it is easy to ignore the next person in favor of survival, it is the small acts of humanity that still make a difference. Lucas realized that helping Sophia didn't delay his journey. It accelerated it towards something better. The true wealth isn't in what we accumulate, but in what we share, and sometimes the longer road is the shortcut to where we really needed to go. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next inspiring story we share with you.